Right.
versus
All right,
the Seahawks.
Let's stick with football, but let's get to the NCAA, the college playoffs, man. Because this is where it's really gonna be. The next week or so is gonna be the playoffs.
End all be all. So we got Alabama versus Indiana Thursday, January 1st. We got Oregon and Texas Tech also. That's the early game. And then we got Miami versus Ohio State Wednesday, December 31st. Then we got Ole Miss and Georgia Thursday, January 1st.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my picks.
So we got three games on January 1st.
Let's break down. Let's break this down game by game, right? So, who do you like in the Alabama versus Indiana? I think I'm gonna be real with you, man. I thought Indiana was gonna win it this year because of the quarterback. Because I really think he's good, and he's that good that he can carry a team to
He's solid.
the championship.
He's solid.
But damn, dog, something's telling me Alabama might win it this year, dog. I think Alabama might win it this year. You feel me?
Yeah.
Something's telling me Alabama might win it this year. So I'm gonna go with the underdog. I think Alabama's gonna win.
Okay.
Against Indiana.
Okay.
Who do you think is gonna win against them two?
You know, I definitely like that pick. To me, it always comes down to defense. Can Indiana stop the run game of Alabama, force them to actually pass the ball? Because against Oklahoma, that last game, they actually struggled to pass the ball until the second half.
Yeah.
So I believe Indiana comes out on top. I'm thinking it might be a field goal type of game.
Close game.
Close game.
Right. Okay. Oregon versus Texas Tech.
Hoo-wee, that's going to be the barn burner right there.
I think that's going to be the game of the day.
Yes, sir.
Maybe because like high scoring. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. That game, I don't know what the over under is, but that's going to go over. That's a free pick for y'all. That's going to go over whatever that over is. But I like Oregon.
Ooh, that's the thing
Because
right there.
we need a West Coast team to represent.
I love Texas Tech, but I'm leaning Oregon.
Yeah, we need a West Coast team to represent, bro. I like Oregon. All right, Miami versus Ole Miss.
Mr. Manning out there,
I'm gonna be real.
great coach. So
I'm gonna take the underdog. I like Miami, bro. I like Miami.
they might shock the world. Remember, what was that national championship game? Ohio State versus Miami.
Yeah,
with what was
Maurice
his name?
Claret.
Yeah, and then
Wait, no.
Ted
Was that-
McGahee
When he snapped his
Yeah,
leg in
snapped his leg.
like a pencil.
yeah.
Willis McGahee.
Willis
yeah.
McGahee.
Yeah, that was the last time they were in the national championship. Yep. I think Miami's gonna beat Ole Miss.
Miami, Ohio State. It's Miami versus Ohio State.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Ole Miss and Georgia, and Miami versus Ohio State.
Oh, Miami versus Ohio State. Oh wow. I'm still going with Miami. I'm going with the underdogs, man.
We throwing up to you right now. They might get it done.
I'm going with Miami, man.
Again,
I'm going Miami.
I think that Ohio State defensive line is crazy. But I think Miami, if they get the ball out, quick, between 3 seconds, they have a shot. I think they win by a field goal.
Okay. Ole Miss versus Georgia.
Whew.
I think Ole Miss is gonna win, man.
That's the thing,
I think
man.
Ole Miss is gonna win.
I feel like
I think because Ole
Kirby
Miss.
Smart needs a shocker. Kirby Smart,
When was the
Georgia,
last
the
time
head coach, needs a shocker.
When was the last time Ole Miss was like in the playoffs? Never.
Well, since they said something like 1950 something.
Nah.
Was the last time that they were?
They didn't have playoffs back then.
No. It was some type of stat that was on ESPN. I forgot. Anyway, you lost Lane Kiffin to LSU, right? And presumably the offensive.
Lane Kiffin's not going to be there.
And presumably,
okay, I got Georgia then.
And presumably the offensive coordinator, I think he now went to Tulane, or maybe it was one of the other coaches there, and then one of the other coaches will follow Lane Kiffin to LSU.
Okay, so yeah, Georgia's going to win because I didn't even know that Lane Kiffin's not going to coach that game.
Because keep in mind, they also got 2 weeks prep.
Yeah, I got Georgia.
I'm taking Georgia.
I got Georgia.
All right, so now our matchups are
Final Four. What's the Final Four?
At least for you, Alabama and Oregon, Miami and Georgia. Who do you got?
And this is my championship game. I think it's going to be Alabama versus Miami.
Ooh,
I think it's going to be two underdog teams because they're both ranked Alabama's 9, Miami's 10.
Okay.
I think it's going to be Alabama versus Miami.
I like that. Okay, so
Oh, hold on, before you answer, the reason why I said that, I'm going unconventional with my train of thought. I'm not going because of like analytics,
Right.
or I'm going with like just like personnel. I'm just going off of when was the last time Miami was in it. They need to be relevant again. Okay.
They have to.
And then
Michael Irvin been on the sidelines and stuff.
Yeah. And then Alabama, we've been seeing Nick Saban in all these commercials. Right? He's still doing the commentary, right?
Yep, he's still doing the college football game day joints with Pat McAfee.
So my train of thought is unconventional. So that's
Desmond.
why I'm thinking this way. You know what I mean? But I think it's gonna be Alabama versus Miami.
Yeah.
Who do you think?
All right, so my picks were Indiana and Oregon. That's a matchup from earlier this year.
Yeah.
Where Indiana won. And then Miami and Georgia. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Oregon gets their payback against Indiana. And I think Kirby Smart just might be too important to that Georgia offense, as opposed to the homeboy that used to be the Oregon's head coach before he came to Miami, Matt Cristobal. I think it's going to be Oregon and Georgia in the championship game, and I believe this is the time.
The Oregon's gonna
Oregon
win
get it done
Yeah, I didn't get to pick my pick. I think Miami's gonna win it all. I think Miami's gonna win it
against
all.
Alabama, right?
Yeah.
So Miami versus Alabama, Miami wins. Oregon versus Georgia,
Yeah.
I got Oregon winning.
Yeah, everybody remember this because, when it ends up being that I'm correct, you just come back and, clip this, you know what I'm saying?
At the same time, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
okay.